Hi everyone, Erin Stones here, and I just wanted to give you some amazing tips and tricks for Color Street application nails to help you get the perfect fit for your nails. So the very first thing that you're going to want to do is to prep your nails. Now there's a few different ways that you can do that. The nail strips come with an alcohol prep pad, okay? So that's inside the package. When you open up your package, everything you need to put those on is right in the package. There is no heat, no tools, nothing extra that you're gonna need or is required to put these on. Okay, so you have an alcohol prep pad. So you can use the alcohol prep pad to prep your nails. Now, I don't actually always use an alcohol prep pad. Sometimes I also use liquid dish soap to gently remove the natural oils that are on my nail beds to help me with having a cleaner, longer lasting application. Okay, so another trick I want to share with you is to avoid putting on any lotions or anything extra that's going to make it harder for these nail strips to adhere. And also, you may want to consider putting your nail strips on in the evening. Color Street doesn't need any extra dry time, but it does need extra cure time for it to adhere to your nail beds so that it's going to last even longer. Okay, so I like to do my nails at night so that when I go to bed, they have all night long to cure. And it's great because you're not going to wake up with sheet marks on your nail polish. Okay, so when you open up your packages, you're going to see it looks similar to this. It came with the alcohol prep pad, which I just cleaned my nails with. And I'm going to show you here. This is Oslo and Steady. It's one of our gorgeous solid shades. Your strips are going to come with 2 sheets, 8 on each sheet, with 16 nail strips total. The next thing I'm going to tell you is that when you do your application, I'm going to recommend, because you don't need any tools or heat, the tools that you generally use for application are your very own fingers. And I like to use my thumbs in particular. So I recommend that you start with your pinkies and go up to your thumb. Okay. Now you're wondering, why are there 16 strips when I only have 10 fingers? Well, we want to make sure that there's a good size for every person so that you're able to get the best fit possible for your nails. Now Color Street is guaranteed as a one-time use product. And so we recommend that you use them soon after you remove them from the packaging. I do have some customers who like to put the original strips back in the original packaging and then use like a flat iron or a food sealer to reseal the packages. However, Color Street does not guarantee them after the first use. They're real nail polish, which is great, but that also means that if you leave them out, they can and will dry out. Okay, so there's 8 different sizes and 2 of every size, so 16 strips total. We're going to recommend that you start with your pinky and move in. Let me show you a few different ways for how you can complete this application. Okay, so I am going to start with this one on my pinky. Okay, so depending on the width of your pinky, I generally use one of these 2 smallest sizes. I like to use this one, and I'm going to show you why here in just a minute. So if you'll notice, the top end is slightly smaller or not quite as wide as the end that's attached to the tab. First, you're going to pull this top protective cover off the strip like that. See, there's a little plastic sheet. And then you're going to take it off this paper backing. Okay, now the silver and the white are not flush like it was with the plastic covering. It's just a little bit down from the top of that paper. You're going to pull that off, and here you can smell it. That is your nail strip. Okay, I remove this rounded piece on the end so I can use it on more than one nail. And I'm going to take the skinnier end and I'm going to apply that to my pinky here. So you want to line it up with the back and the sides and get it as centered as you can. Okay, I don't love right where I got that, so I can pick it up and lift it. You have just a small window of time where you can do that. Okay, and then I'm going to smooth it down. I go out and then towards the tip. I'm going to show you a couple different ways you can do this. Pull it down over the edge, and I'm going to tuck my, like I mentioned, my thumb is my tool. I'm going to tuck that underneath. And use my nail as the scissors for cutting those. Okay, so the first one is applied. Now, what I usually do, I'm going to be working on a mixed mani after I get this all done. I usually would take this to my ring finger and I would apply that there. But I'm doing some different colors this time, so that's not going to happen. I'm going to actually put it here this time because I'm using, again, I'm going to pull it down over this edge. Now this time I don't want to worry, I'm not worried about saving the excess. So I'm literally just going to pinch this end, pinch it together, and pinch it down over the end. So I'm going to get all the pieces that I want to adhere to my actual nail, and I'm going to tuck this behind it here. And I'm going to use my thumbnail to remove that extra piece. Okay. So you can use, you know, the pinch method where you're going to pinch it off at the end where you're not worried about saving the extra strips. Everybody's nails are a little bit different in length. I have very small nail beds, so I am able to use more than I'm able to use one strip on more than one nail. Not everyone is going to be able to do that, which is also why it's nice that we have 16 strips. Okay. So then you would keep going through and finding, when you are choosing which nail strip and which size is best for your fingers, don't forget to take into account the fact that there's curvature to your nail. So if you look at this, you might say, oh, that's way too big for my thumb. However, if you think about the curvature to your nail, you're going to want to curve it a little bit and line it up with your nail to see exactly which one is going to be the best fit. Okay. I think that's everything. When you do file your nails, like I said, it comes with this cute little nail file. You're going to want to go in a preferably a down method, so that you're pulling that nail strip down over the edge instead of pushing it up where it might lift it from the end where it's adhering to your nail right now. So there it goes. All right, it's that simple. I hope that these tips and tricks give you some good ideas for how you can apply your Color Street nails. It really is that fast. You'll be able to have a beautiful manicure in 10 minutes or less. All right, thanks everyone. Have a great party.